y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to another AFL video for today, man. Season starts on Thursday morning. Well, my time, Thursday morning. First been played, I think on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to that. We are going to be back with the live streams. We are going to be back. Should be a good one. Should be a great one. Obviously, preseason's done. A lot of teams are wrapping stuff up. Last minute changes, last finishing touches. But we are going to give you guys some preseason, some just overall predictions just on the season. I am on the AFL side and the Fox Sports, so we are going to see what people say. Also, give you guys my little thoughts, little sneak peeks of it as well. I'm looking forward to it. You guys are looking forward to it as well. Should be a good one. Should be a great one. First thing first, though. You know what time it is. How you guys doing? Guys and girls, hope you guys are doing good, amazing, stupendous, and absolutely outstanding on this lovely Tuesday, 3:50 p.m. And without further ado, man, it's cold here. It's cold here. We're in March, so like the spring should be starting off here, but like it's chilly. It's like 31 degrees. It's crazy, like 40, 50, something like that. It's cold. It's cold basically. But anyway. Let's go and hop straight into it, man. We are going to start on the AFL page. We have Damien Baird. Cool kid, cool guy. Shout out to him. Let's go and hop straight into it, man. See his predictions and let's see everybody else's. Premier League, Geelong. Going back to back with Geelong potentially. I see it. Hopefully, my Brisbane lads can do something about that, which they are in the runner-up. This is a big year for us, man. Also, with the new changes that we had last few years, we have come up a tad bit short. We gotta make it. Gotta make it, man. I'm very, very high on this team. I know this team can do it. Also, be adding, Will Ashcraft, Jack Dunson, stuff like that. We got to get it done, man. Gotta get it done. Wooden Spoon, North Melbourne. Maybe a tough year for them again. Obviously, they tied with the West Coast Eagles for last place. To the fall, Western Bulldogs. That's pretty interesting. Brown Medal, Chad Warner, Marcus Bontempelli, Coleman Medal, Charlie Corno, and for Rising Star, my boy Jack. Recruit of the Year, Jack Gunston. I am very, very see about that. Very, very see about that. Big Call Hawks lose multiple national draft picks for a follow of the racism investigation. I actually forgot about that because I do remember that was this summer, the whole Hawthorne and racism stuff that they had going on. Not cool. I'm not really happy about that. I take that pretty serious, but listen, whatever happens, hopefully they learn their lesson and it doesn't happen again. But on Baird's lab prediction, Brisbane, Geelong, Sydney, Carlton, Melbourne, Port Adelaide, Melbourne falling 5th, Collingwood and Freo. Freo make it, and Carlton actually do keep the spot this year. There's no late season collapse. With Richmond missing out, Hawthorne second and last, West Coast actually moving up, Essendon, GWS, I see that, and Richmond 9th. Western Bulldogs in 10th. Kind of similar to last season, we saw Richmond and Western Bulldogs both kind of struggling for that last spot, which they both actually did get in. So it's pretty cool. Really, really interesting to see about that. We have Gemma. The Premier is Brisbane. Know what's up. Very, very happy to see about that. Also, Geelong. So the first two people is Brisbane and Geelong. Two that really high on. I'm telling you, man, it's I'm very, very, very happy to see about that. Let me actually zoom in for you guys. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Oh no. Whoa, that's not good. Wooden Spoon, North Melbourne. Again, I sucked moving on up. Brisbane, St. Paul, St. Kilda. Brown Medal, Isaac Heaney. Coleman Medal, Jeremy Cameron. Will Ashcraft for the rest of the year. Recruit of the Year, Luke Jackson. And her predictions for the ladder, Brisbane, Geelong, Melbourne, Sydney, Freo. Yeah, so this person actually has the Western Bulldogs in 6th. They actually have them making it. Collingwood, Richmond, Carlton, Justin on the outlook, and Port Adelaide. Gold Coast 10th. Ooh. With the last team being North Melbourne, St. Kilda 17th. So far we kind of see a little trend with the first overall few people, man. Should be a good one. Then we have Riley. Premier's Melbourne, running up Brisbane. People are high on Brisbane this year, man. I keep saying people are high on Brisbane this year, man. I know it. With Melbourne making the Premier, obviously they did win it a few years ago. Very, very just solid performance. But remember, last season they were undefeated as well. But strong part to start the year. Obviously, the last few games they kind of were really wishy-washy. So we'll see how that goes. Wooden Spoon, Hawthorne. Ooh. Moving on up is Carlton, set the fall. Frio, Brownlow Medal, Marcus Petropelli, Quinn Medal, Harry Mackay. AFL Rising Star, Will Ashcraft, Recruit of the Year, Josh Duncan. And very, very strong love for this Brisbane Lions team. Then Beveridge, Melbourne, Brisbane, Geelong, Richmond, Sydney, Carlton, Western Bulldogs, Collingwood. Collingwood 8th. I mean, Collingwood, they finished up pretty high because they won a lot of games, especially close games, which we saw a few weeks ago when they reacted to some of the games. Richmond in 4th is pretty good. Freo, Port Adelaide, stuff like that. It's going to be a good season because we kind of already have like a start feel of who the top 8 is. But at the same time, it's kind of like, it's still nervous though. Now we have Sarah Black. Now she has Geelong win the Premier. Run up is Melbourne. Wooden Spoons, Hawthorne. Ooh. We're not high on Hawthorne at all, man. AFL Rising Stars, Harry Sheasel. Part butch that name. And then her prediction: Geelong, Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, Richmond, Western Bulldogs, Freo, and Collingwood. Collingwood 8th again. The Arsenal Freo and then Western Bulldogs. Geelong, Melbourne, Brisbane obviously going to be the top teams this season, in which a lot of people are really high on. And I just want us to just win, man. I honestly just want us to win, man. I just want us to win. Now you have Nat Edwards, Brisbane for the Premiers. Second time we've seen that. Run up is Geelong, Wooden Spoons, Hawthorne. So a lot of people are not really high. These last two people are not really high on Hawthorne. And so it's not good. Moving on up is Richmond, Central Falls, Collingwood, Brownlow Medal, Marcus Petropelli. AEC so good. He's so good. Rising Star, Will Ashcraft, Josh Dunkley, Recruit of the Year. Then Edwards prediction: Brisbane, Melbourne, Geelong, Sydney, Richmond, Carlton, Western Bulldogs, and Freo. Freo gets in there. Western Bulldogs get in there. Carlton, let's get in there. I did see people were high on Port Adelaide to get inside the top 8. There are times we have seen some people have them in, some people haven't had them in. You guys let me know you guys' thoughts on the whole Port Adelaide team entering the season. Are you guys high on Port Adelaide? Are you guys kind of just honestly? I like Port Adelaide. Cool team. My boy, what's his name? Pepper Piper, something like that. So shout out to him, man. So it should be a very, very good one. Josh. Just call him Josh. Premiers Melbourne. Runner up is Brisbane. Wooden Spoon, North Melbourne. Moving on up is Carlton. Brown Medal is Pachaca. Will Ashcraft. The Rising Stars basically like the Rookie of the Year. Damn, I'm open. Yeah. If Will Ashcraft, if he meets his expectations people are really having for him this season, dude, this just makes this Brisbane team just take another step, man. Very happy to see about that. Obviously, Melbourne, Brisbane, Geelong, Carlton, Richmond, Western Bulldogs, Sydney, and Collingwood. Again, Port Adelaide is just outside of that at 9th with Freo in there as well. So we will see Sarah Ollie. We had Premier League Premiers, Geelong. Back to back. Runner up is Melbourne. So we are kind of seeing Melbourne, Geelong, and Brisbane. Top 3 teams. Most likely people are going with this season. Wooden Spoons, Hawthorne again. Moving on up is Carlton, GWS, Central Falls, Freo, Brownlow Medals, Clayton, Oliver. And then Ollie's live prediction: Geelong, Melbourne, Brisbane, Richmond, Carlton, Sydney, Western Bulldogs, and Collingwood. Collingwood's in 8th. Seems like people aren't really high on Collingwood this year compared to last year. I do know. I think Jack Gimmer is suspended for the first game or so, or a few games. In terms, I think he did some stupid suspension stuff like that. Hopefully he gets right with Hawthorne 18th, North Melbourne 17th, and Gold Coast 10th. That's pretty interesting. Nathan has Premiers Melbourne again, running up his Brisbane, Wooden Spoon, Hawthorne. Should I be a bit more concerned with the Hawthorne Hawks being dead last? The Wooden Spoon? Moving on up is Adelaide, set to fall at St. Kilda. Brown Mills, Lucky Neal. Ooh. Recruit of the Year, Josh Dunkley. AFL Rising Star, Will Ashcroft. Schmook's Live Prediction, Melbourne, Brisbane, Geelong, Sydney, Freo, Carlton, Western Bulldogs, Richmond. Like I said, kind of just a similar theme which we have seen with these teams. Melbourne, Brisbane, Geelong. Kind of just dominating those top 3 spots. Look at Sydney. You can't forget about Sydney. They had a really good season last year as well, led by Franklin. Can't forget about Freo, Carlton. They should make it. Western Bulldogs and Richmond. You can't forget about Western Bulldogs, man. And Collingwood is in 9th. Then we have Callum, Premiers, Melbourne. Runner up is Brisbane. Brisbane's Hawthorn. Moving on up is Richmond. Set to fall St. Kilda. Nick Dykos, Brownlow Medal, Tom Lynch, Coleman Medal, Will Ashcroft for the Rising Star. Again, another solid list. Very, very happy with that list. Melbourne, Brisbane, Richmond, Collingwood, Geelong, Carlton, Port Adelaide, Western Bulldogs. But listen. We don't get top 3 this season. Somebody needs to go. Fagan needs to go. I'm not dealing with no BS this year, man. We got high expectations for this year. As probably a sole American Brisbane supporter for the last few years, I've dealt with heartbreak. I've seen us get our ass kicked. I'm not dealing with this season, man. The team is too talented to not have a chance to win it all. And they have a very, very strong chance to win it all. So I'm hoping that they do. I am hoping that they do. Also, Sydney in 9th. Whoa. Collingwood in 4th. Whoa, Sydney at 9th. Hawthorn in last place. Michael, Premier League, Geelong, run up is Brisbane, Winspoon, North Melbourne, moving on up is Gold Coast, set to fall is Richmond, Brownlow Medal is Christian Pacheca, Coleman Medal, Charlie, Will Ashcroft as a star recruit of the year is Josh Dunkley. Josh Dunkley is going to be good for us as well. Not Gunston. So good as well. Also, we did lose McStay. He did go to Collingwood. So we did lose the trio of the MCs, with Cluggage, McStay, and McCarthy. But we still have McCarthy and McCluggage, so we should still be fine. Geelong, Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney, Western Bulldogs, Carlton, Gold Coast. And Collingwood. Rio not making it, but Adelaide's just on the outside looking in. Richmond. Ooh. North Melbourne is in dead last for that. So, hope you guys did enjoy it. We do have this one as well. It's still a long one as well, so I don't know if you guys want to go through. It's just really just like an article, stuff like that, which I seen. But man, this prediction was pretty good. You guys don't know you guys' thoughts in the comments down below, man. I am pretty excited. I am pretty excited for that. Can't wait for the season. The boys finna go crazy. Gotta watch out for Geelong. Gotta watch out for Melbourne, man. Can't forget about Collingwood, Richmond, stuff like that. We know we did beat Richmond last year in the finals. Still came up short. I do not want to come up short. I do not want to come up short this year, man. Need my boy Joe Danner to go crazy. Hip to go crazy. That first game, we should be live for that first game. Gotta see if it's on TV. If it's not, I'm gonna just reactivate my AFL pass and go off that. AFL is back, baby. You guys let me know you guys' thoughts, comments down below. You guys can give me you guys top 8 Coleman winners, Brownlow medals, the wooden spoon. And then obviously I'll probably put mine in the comments down below as well, or if not, I'll just interact with you guys down there as well. Stay safe, stay amazing, love you guys, and girls, take care. Peace.